city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the New York Mets and the Phillies. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Mets played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Aaron Nola will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He will lead this one off today. In there, strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Luis Guillorme, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 1 home run and 7 driven in. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Smith is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Fouled off. Guillorme stands at first with 1 out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0 home. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Joey Lucchesi, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And stepping in, Joaquin Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. McCann finds it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Next to hit is Keston Hiura. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. McCann has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting first, third baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch of the AB on its way. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. McCann corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Today's contest is, of course, the last of the series, and the New York Mets have dominated so far. They've got an opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Next, it'll be J.D. Davis. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Liner towards second. And there's out number 2. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the right.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. And another foul ball.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. Mets go down 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Back up the middle, scooped up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Batting fifth. No left
Hey, that's a
fielder.
heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He'll step in here at 275. 13 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 0-1 on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Harper on at first. Nobody out. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Manuel Angel, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-0 home. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Haniger. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So to get his day started at the plate, Darryl Cooley comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Davis has got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
A payoff pitch one more time. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So now to the plate, Joey Lucchesi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball one, taken just off the inside. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
2 balls and a strike.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the AB on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Next up, Aaron Nola. First pitch on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in, kept the front shoulder in, played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Into the box now, Joaquin Diaz. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and into the plate steps Keston Hiura. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And it's fouled away. Nola leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Into right field. That's a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
And that brings up Javi Baez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. The set and the 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Well, they let him go after one on 3-0, but he didn't get the sinker. 3-1. And the count will be full. The payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. McCann goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. Philadelphia leads this one 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Guillorme.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Slow little roller to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Up next, Dominic Smith. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Now here's the first offering. Pete Alonso is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Smith, base runner at first with one out. And he struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get two quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a two-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little two-out lightning start.
J.D. Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And that one yanked just foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Manuel Angel. And now pitch on the way. A ball and a strike now. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, it counts.
Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So now here is Darryl Cooley, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him. Cooley wants an Atlanta Brave. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that.
And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in will be James McCann. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right side, but it's well foul. Lucchesi, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Luis Guillorme is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here's the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail things here 2-0.
Yes, I'm never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers.
Stepping up is Aaron Nola. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joaquin Diaz. He flew out in his last AB. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Line drive to left. Smith is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Count now a ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ranging back is Nimmo. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
To the plate now, Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, and it's even at 1. Hiura stands at second with 2 gone. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next will be the imposing power bat, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
First offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Fouled off. One and two to Dominic Smith. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Brandon Nimmo is on deck. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The payoff pitch one more time. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Chopped down the first baseline. Hoskins has it to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Phillies lead it 2-0. Hunter Strickland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 1-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball well outside.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Ready now is Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Nimmo. Gone! It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Now at the plate is Manuel Angel. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He's got it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Darryl Cooley. First pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
At the plate, Reese Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Cooley is off of first with 2 away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0. J.D. Davis the next at bat. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The right field, Mitch Haniger.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Davy Garcia comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
In now, James McCann. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mets will cut the deficit now to 3-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Angel will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero.
Aaron Loop gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh. So stepping in is Davy Garcia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the. Here's the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch on its way. Joaquin Diaz is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. In the air to center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
I got my blessing to get the blessing for the brethren. The brethren. I got my blessing because the Father never.
Leading off to the left, the second baseman, number 6.
First offering. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Diaz is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So now to the plate, Luis Guillorme. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. Next up is Dominic Smith. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gaius retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Score holds. It's 3-1. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, here is Javier Baez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. The Metropolitans entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Here's another 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. May is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Giancarlo Stanton now. hit sharply on the ground. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
On him.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Manuel Angel, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Soft liner to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he is in there. Stepping in once again is Darryl Cooley, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Fouled off. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now it'll be Pete Alonso. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Roberto Osuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. At the plate now, J.D. Davis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set and the 0-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He swings and lines it to left. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next up for New York, James McCann. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Aaron Nola earns his 8th victory of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney.
Here now is our final line score.